gosh, I think that, who's got the chariot thing? I think that might be Jay, and so on and so on. And then Charles is like somewhere up there. And then we're all having a breakfast before we go to the Toowoomba Wedding. The Toowoomba Wedding. For my family in New Zealand.
I thought you were talking to your helmet.
I am.
Manifesting.
So this is the family going to the wedding. You can all wave to my family in New Zealand. Yes. That's why I'm speaking in my helmet.
Be a nice helmet. Be a good helmet. Don't fall off.
Yeah, don't fall off helmet.
This is Jake.
And Charles quickly munching. We're almost ready to go, and then I'll film again. We've driven an hour and almost 2 hours, hey?
Hour and 30 minutes.
Hour and 30 minutes. We've got 30 minutes to go. All right, love you guys.
And how are you? It's so good to see you. I'm really blessed for you to be here today.
It's so exciting. This is the dude getting married, by the way. This is going to my family in New Zealand.
That is so cool.
Awesome. Hill here. Let me show you all the vines. I'm filming. Cool. Awesome. And that's Lee. He's also from South Africa. And he's the most awesome dude. There's Charles on his bike. Hope you can see him. Getting ready. And that is Sean. He's going by car. Alright, gotta go. I am after Pastor T. And here I go. So, the guy in front of me is our Pastor Tony. And he is actually our president. Alright, let's go. There's a car coming, but I think I can race it. And we've gone around a roundabout. Close my windshield. Alright. Cool little lean. Alright. Chariots, we're ready to go. There's some people in the cars, as you saw. Gotta get back to first gear. Oh, can't breathe. Alright, Dallas is waiting for all the bikes. There's 2 bikes behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4 in front. I'm the 5th bike, and Tim and Gail in their cars. And there are 3 bikes behind me. So this is the second leg of the shorter leg of the road. We're now going to where the wedding is. It's not quite in Toowoomba. Got a half an hour ride still. Not quite in. I better check the traffic. Not quite in Toowoomba apparently. It's just the foot of the mountain. Toowoomba's sort of on a mountain. We speed up. Got to get onto the Warrego. Charles, where are you?
Just behind you.
Oh, okay. And on Rampiga, I cannot see you. Are you a car behind?
Yes, I'm behind the car.
Okay, where's Lee? Because Lee was going to go behind you again. Oh, Lee is behind you. I'm riding. On the way here, we stopped at, our meeting place was a big BP garage, you know, one of those big ones with all the restaurants and stuff. And I met female riders. We met a bunch of female riders, and they called female riding something. Anyway, because I'm the only female rider here at Chariots, they've asked me to join them. So I'll be riding solo on my own with some ladies soon. Just me with the ladies, and it's a good time for me to witness to them about God. They're not Christians, but it'll be nice to just, I don't know, just ride with girls. She marries Dallas. Both their second weddings, and it's a good godly one for both of them. So, and Pastor Tony, my pastor right here in front of me, I hope you can see him. He's got a brand new bike, an Indian. It's the first time he's riding it today. Him and Pastor Kathy, or he would be doing, he's going to be the celebrant or the pastor doing the wedding ceremony. We'll show you photos later. And that's all for now. I'll check, babe, there, oh, Jace is behind me. I was just going to say he's going so close to me. There's a truck behind him. I keep my eyes on my rearview mirror a lot on the bike, much more than I would in my car, I guess. Camera. That's a small one. There's normally about 10 what do you call them, containers on the back. So in other words, they call them road trains. So you never pass a big truck because you never know how long he is, but he can have 10 of those back things in one go, and they are called road trains. And that's very, very popular in Australia, because we don't use actual trains. We just use, I don't know why, they don't use the railway anymore, which is such a waste. They now use big trucks like that. And there's another one coming up from my side here. Very, very daunting, very intimidating, especially when you're on a bike. I think this one's also only got 2 things, so you can have one like that, but with 10 of those at the back, even more. I think they said I can't remember, it's 500 feet or I don't know, 50 meters or something really ridiculous. And when you go to the outback in Australia, on long roads, you see a lot of them, and they're normally filled with whatever they're filled with, and a lot of them have cattle and sheep, so very smelly and stinky, and you don't ride behind them because the poo from the cows comes splashing down. But they're very fascinating, and I mean they're majestic to look at. But these are 2 small ones, and obviously headed a long way. Just thought I'd share that with you. This is where the wedding is going to take place. Obviously, I didn't know that. I thought it was at someone's house, but clearly there's, well, not a church, but there's Tim taking our photos. He's a professional, amazing photographer, and we're all getting ready to go in. Now we're heading back to the Gold Coast, 2-hour ride, and we're back. And so I just thought I'd do, with all the bikes going around, you can, I don't know if you can hear them. There you go, the revving happens. So awesome. And now we are ready to hit the road, and we have a bit of an audience. People are coming out of the pokies to see if we're some Hell's Angels or something. Meantime, we're Heaven's Angels. Every single biker here, Christian. There's about 5 or 6 bikes behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And me.
And you, and my hubby. It was a beautiful wedding.
While Coreen is standing and explaining a lot of stuff to you in the previous clip, I've also got a camera on my bike, and so I thought I would give you a view of her riding from behind, because her camera is attached to her helmet. So in the beginning and for the rest of the video you'll be seeing the view from her helmet, but I have a camera that's mounted on my handlebars, and that will just give you a perspective from my side, what I'm seeing, and that is the back of Coreen. I'm so proud of her because she's done so well in the last year in learning to ride a bike, which she could never do before. And there were times when when she was very, very nervous about it, and we gave her tuition, myself and our pastor gave her tuition, and eventually she came right, and today she rides like a champion, like as good as any of the other guys. So I'm really so proud of my wifey, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like from behind. So enjoy, guys.
Not such a, as I said before, not such an exciting ride, because it's very like this, very straight, no mountains. Where I'm voting for that company, by the way, for freedom, 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 against vaccinations, ha ha ha, and lockdowns. Voting for that party next time. There's a vote. I think most of Australia is going to vote for that. Anyway, this is not about voting. This is about riding. Going home. The next off ramp is Charles and me, Charles and I. Come up to the big roundabout. And wow, there's no traffic. And here we go into the Glades Drive, which is the golf course, the Glades Golf Course. And it's actually our big driveway to our apartment. I don't ride on this side of the road. I know people get mad at me, but it's so flippant because of they don't want the people to speed here because of the golf carts and blah blah blah. But yes, it's so annoying going over these bloody speed bumpy thingies. Alright chaps, ladies and gents, coming up to our apartment block, and I had such a good video for you last time and it didn't work. I am so hoping this one does. And into our apartment block we go. Charles has to open it up for me. Oh, I've gone into neutral. He's got to find the key. hoping the video took and that you all heard me this time. Comms dead. I know. Alright, no cars coming. This is our car park where we park our cars and our bikes. My little red car. You'll all recognize that. And switch off the engines. Now for the big pushback. Sharp turn now. What's going on? Oh, turn too late. Push forward. 230 kilos, quite easy to do. That's why 1100 bike will be like 250, 60 kilos. I don't think I want more than that. I know, I'm maneuvering back and forth here because I'm not quite out of your way. Okay, now I am. And this is enough, eh? Is that good? Stands down. Motorbike off. We did it. 2 hours and 7 minutes. Okay. There's Charles parking. See you later, guys. So this is what I look like when I get off the bike. When Charles and I got off the bike, the sound didn't work, so we're just doing re-sound. 2 hours and 7-minute ride. Showing you our bikes, showing you our car park. This is where under our apartment. The red car's ours, and here's my little baby. Cute little baby. Next time I'll hold the helmet a bit slow, sort of more steady. That's mine, and that's Charles's big bike. Yep, and that's us after a long ride home. Just love our bikes, love where we're at.
Love your life.
Yep, amen. And so it doesn't rain there, obviously, but I put sheets over it. We put sheets over our bikes to just, I put a sheet and Charles has got a bike cover just to protect our bike. There's my little butterfly.
From spiders.
From spiders, and Sean will be very grateful for that. And